Every little bit of your experience allows you to help the next person. You know, as a spiritual counselor, I started doing what I do now in my early 40s. And when I first started, I had a lot of young clients. Because you have to have the experience, right, to help somebody. As time went by, my clients got older, they started broadening, they needed me for different things. My youngest client currently just turned 14, and my oldest client is in her mid-80s. And strangely, right now, I have 40% men in my clients, which I think is phenomenal. That's huge. There is always someone that needs your knowledge. It is our responsibility in these chapters of our life to teach. You don't have to stand up on a stage and teach. You don't have to blast it all over the internet. But you need to be willing to share your wisdom. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, who wants to hear it? Because your kids probably don't. I know mine doesn't. But if you need to know anything, you can ask my son, because he knows absolutely everything. You teach by leading by example. You teach by your actions. You lead by your love. I know you all do that already, or you would not be here. Love is the basis of vitality. There are 4 bodies. You all know the indigenous medicine wheel. You stand in each direction, north, west, east, south. Each direction represents a body, a season, a color, a sound, a song, an animal. If you don't know about it, Google it. It's fascinating. You get lost in the beautiful medicine wheel. The 4 bodies are our physical body, which is how we can be human during this lifetime. One of my mentors calls it her rent-a-ride. It's your vehicle, it's your rental car for this time around. We have an emotional body, your heart, a mental body, your mind, and your spiritual body, that golden light, that connection to your soul. In order to live in that infinite vitality state, we have to nurture each of our bodies. The physical body is the most obvious to nurture. We need to move. I encourage all of my clients to move your body. Do your yoga, go for a walk, dance in the kitchen, have crazy sex, whatever works for you. Move your body consciously. If you have a job that you're moving around a lot, it doesn't count, I hate to tell you. You have to consciously move your body. And here's something I don't think a lot of people talk about. When you're moving your body for those 20 minutes every day, and if you work out for 60 minutes on Monday, it does not cover Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, 20 minutes every day. When you move your body for those 20 minutes, consciously imagine everything in your body that no longer serves you. Any aches, any pains, any imprints of sadness, of grief, of anger, because your body holds it all. If you want to know more about that, read The Body Keeps Score. Phenomenal book, The Body Keeps Score, all about the somatic healing. Imagine while you're moving your body that all of the things you no longer leave are leaving your body through your breath, through your sweat. It's a visualization that will change how you move your body. And as you're breathing in, welcome everything you want. Love, peace, joy, great divine abundance. When you get into that reciprocation mode as you're moving your body is no longer a chore. Believe me, I was very sedentary for a very long time until that guy finally taught me to go to the gym. Completely changed my life. I have never been stronger ever in my life. The other thing that really can help our physical bodies at this time in our life is looking into hormone therapy. It's not for everybody, and you have to do your own research. You have to know your truth. Don't just ask one doctor and move on. If you have already gone through some type of hormone therapy and it's been supportive for you, hallelujah. If you are the 1% that got through this menopause thing, didn't have any symptoms, as my mother used to tell me, I didn't even go through menopause, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, how beautiful if it didn't affect you. And if you are in it and you're not feeling good, don't wait. I started perimenopause in my mid-40s, and nobody knew anything. I mean, it was just like, oh yeah, well, you're going through the change, too bad for you. I would be speaking and literally feel like I was peeing because I was dripping sweat. Horrific. Finally started my journey with hormones, couple, like 52, 53. Started through my general practitioner who gave me the patch, the cream, a pill, yada yada. And then finally I got a specialist. And I truly feel better, I think, pretty much ever, physically. Such a game changer. You can go very natural, you can go bioidentical, but just don't ignore it. You can feel good, and you should feel good because we have a lot to do. So don't let anybody tell you, oh yeah, your blood test, oh, it's normal, you're good. Of course it's normal. You have no hormones, that's normal. So make sure that you're taking charge of yourself there. It's up to you to feel good. Don't put it into anybody else's hands. So your physical body, 20 minutes of movement, sleep could not be more important. You know that. You've been around for all these decades. We absolutely know how important sleep is. Hydration, nutrition. Know yourself. If you do that every day for your physical body, you'll start to feel some balance. For your spiritual body, meditation. I'm sure you all meditate in one shape, form, or another. I'm a certified meditation teacher through the McLean Meditation Institute. Is anybody a certified meditation teacher? Does anybody teach meditation? I do. You do? Of course you do, because you're in the center of my circle right there. Meditation is tricky because everybody wants to convince you that their method is the best method. And for $3,000, I'll tell you what to say, huh? Meditation is so overly complicated in our Western world. If you sit still, close your eyes, or drishti, where you just look directly in front of you with your eyes half closed, and you breathe, you're meditating. I'm not a huge fan of listening to somebody tell me, close your eyes, golden light. I mean, I just told you, but you don't want to do that every day. You want to learn how to sit still and breathe and relax all by yourself. Not currently popular, but Deepak Chopra says, rise, pee, meditate. So wake up, go pee. Don't brush your teeth, don't drink coffee, don't feed the cat, don't do anything like that. Rise, pee, then sit back down. You can sit up in the bed, but do not lay down in the bed, obviously. Or go sit by your altar or somewhere special in your house, same place every day, same time every day. Set your alarm for 7 minutes to start. If you're not a regular meditator already, start with 7 minutes. Your mind is going to think the entire time. You're going to have a grocery list. You're going to think about calling Betty. Oh wait, Betty I haven't talked to since high school. Why would I call Betty? It's going to go on and on and on, and the loops will not end, and you will not stop thinking unless you say, oh, I'm thinking. That's okay. How about my breath? Thinking, breath, list, come back to my breath. Gotta call that guy, come back to my breath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. 7 minutes. That's it. And if you happen to get a breath where you aren't thinking about anything, you have won the game. That is it. And you will chase that moment forever. 7 minutes. Then make sure your phone makes a nice little lovely chimey sound, nothing disturbing. And then pick up your pen and start writing. So the writing is for your mind, for your mental body. So you can mind dump. I'm sure most of you have read The Artist Way. Yeah, right? The Artist Way. If you haven't, it's a really good read. I think Julia Cameron wrote it in the early 80s. What do you think? Does that sound right? And she talks a lot about morning pages, which is automatic writing, 3 pages every morning. Amazing practice to get into, especially if you're into creativity or you're trying to find your creativity. Writing for 3 pages in the morning is fabulous. I'm just suggesting 3 minutes. Dump your mind. Your to-do list counts. It's okay. But if you have a memory and all of a sudden you're remembering your mom throwing an egg in the air, write about it. There's a great a method of writing called island writing, I-S-L-A-N-D, island writing, which if you want to write your memoir, which I cannot encourage you all more to absolutely write your memoir for yourself.